Hey everyone, I just wanted to do a video showing you some of the tips that I've learned since I started my resin journey. I do resin art in a tiny little bedroom in my home, and it was very impromptu when I first got started, but I really knew that I needed a place to do resin where my cats weren't at. So I have this super huge coaster order, and one of the things that I have learned doing resin art is probably one of the most important things is that my surface needs to be as level as possible. And I mean like dead on. And what I did was I went ahead and I have this like foldable table that I use, and it's kind of dipped in the middle. It folds out, and there's the other side. And I've been using a 12-inch square cradle board to level out my table, my surface, and then I could do resin on it and it wouldn't slide all over the place. And boy, that is so disappointing. So what I did for this is, because I have such a large order to complete, I couldn't just do 4 a day. This is the only place I have to do my art. So I went ahead and I purchased a 16 by 20 cradle board from Joann's. Yay, my store. Okay. Anyway, I've been able to level it out. And even with this board, I still have to put sticks under it. So I have a couple of sticks, you can't really see them, up front, and then I've got one on this side. Okay, but I did get it level, and I'm getting great results. Let me pan around slowly over here. Yep, that's my chair, my step stool. And these are some of the ones that I've already created. I have 12 done. So I have 12 more to do in black and golds. Okay, so that's one thing that I do. Another thing that I do is, because I still can't get the measurement for 1-to-1 on one of those cups. So just for me, I go ahead and get one of my plastic cups, and I will measure out. I will go on my computer. I will calculate how much resin I need. And at that point, if it's like, say, 5 ounces is what I want, that's hard to divide down. I go ahead and turn it into metrics, which is more or less 150 ml. So I'll calculate 5 ounces, write in Google search 5 ounces to mLs, and it'll tell me it's actually 147.88, but I make it 150. So then I can take my measuring cup in my kitchen and divide it down in half. So it's 75 of B, 75 of part A. And what I like to do is I like to have all my supplies ready to go before I get in here. And it makes for it's an easier time when you're working with it. Now here's something else that I do, and I hope I don't make y'all sick, but because I do not have a proper drying dust-free area, I go ahead and I've got this big bin. It's a big flat bin, and I'll probably knock everything over doing this, but because this is 16 by 20, I am able to, oh yeah, I dropped 2 coasters. Okay, we'll just stuff them under there right now. Okay, and this is how I dry my artwork. Recently I had a piece, my big round piece, I had to concoct a plastic cover with plastic garbage bags and tape, and that worked pretty good too. Something else that I do is, now while many of you don't go ahead and paint your coasters, I like to give them a base coat. And for me, that just makes it easier. And I base coat them in, oh shoot, I scraped off some black paint. Okay, well, we got to put that one here. No worries about that. That'll get covered. But what I like to do is do a base spray paint coat in whatever color base that I want, whether it's black, white. I have like ocean blue. I have deep blue. I mean, and I have pink. So I will get a can of Rust-Oleum paint and primer, and I will paint my coasters front and sides. What I also do to my coasters, and because I really hate cleaning the backs, sanding them, I go ahead and tape. I tape them up. And that way when my project is completed, I like to catch them the very next day. As soon as it's cured, they come off a lot easier. And my coaster backs come off very clean. Like that. And I also paint the back of my coasters. I use acrylic paint to paint the backs. And then I will go ahead and do gold leaf pen along the sides, which gives it a really nice, complete look. So, there you have it. And I just wanted to share one more thing. On Monday, I received this beautiful geode silicone mold, and I see it has some crystal points on two sides and a couple of gems that I received from LaCranch Creations. So I'm really excited to do this, and in my next batch of coasters I will be doing this, and then I'll show you all how that turned out. But I just love her molds. They come out beautiful. And you can find her work at lacranchcreations.com. She has a sale going on right now, 20% off a $100 purchase. And she's really sweet. I love Denise. And anyway, yeah, you can get it there. So anyway, until I get my shit together and get my other studio, which means my other bedroom converted, this is where I do my stuff. All right? Y'all have a great day. Bye.